Morning. Welcome to Left Undone Incomplete Investigations. Good to see you all. Yeah, I think I missed like 3 or 4 Saturdays in a row. So I'm glad you're here. Oh, hold on. I got to mute myself. Okay. How is everybody? Let me look at the chat because it's not up. Here we go. Welcome. Oh, okay. Never mind. Let's start over. I was muted. Welcome to Left Undone Incomplete Investigations. I'm Kathryn. Now I'm not muted. I muted myself here instead of muting my sound. So anyways, I am the IT team here at Left Undone, and I am the creator and the editor and the producer and the everything. So anyways, so I'm glad to be back. I took a couple weeks and didn't do a live stream. Things have been a little cuckoo around here. Hopefully they'll get better soon. I just want to let you know, if you're new here, I've had a lot of new subscribers in the last month, probably close to 2,000. So if you're new, please say hello and where you're from, and welcome to the Left Undone family. We have an awesome group of people here. We pretty much all started watching the Lori Vallow Daybell case from the get-go, the Daybell case, and watched it in real time as things happened. And now we know that Chad is going to be going to trial unless there's a plea bargain or something before that happens. And Lori is in the loony bin. No, that's not a nice way to say it. I'm a nurse. We have dark humor. Lori's in the mental health facility. But I don't, if Lori is actually faking it in any way, shape, or form, if she isn't incompetent, well, incompetent doesn't mean she's not with it. You know, I guess you know what? I just have a hard time actually believing that Lori is all of a sudden she's incompetent after running to Hawaii, planning all this, hiding out, not telling what what's going on, where her kids are, telling Nate Eaton that's great. When people are praying for her, she knew exactly where her kids were and what her kids were doing. So I just still have a really hard time, but she is not going to like it. She isn't going to like it one bit being in there. Like I mentioned before in another live stream, when I did my nursing rotation in a lockdown facility, it was not a place I would ever want to be unless I literally was out of touch with reality. So I'm just, yes, that's right, Lisa. Our hopes were dashed when the kids were dead, but justice is coming hard. Yes, it is. Thank goodness. I'm just, you know, and as dumb as Chad and Lori and Alex were to, sorry, I put hairspray in this bucket, to bury the kids in such a location, I'm glad they did, because we were able to start. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, I'll leave my hair alone. They were able to find them. I mean, there's such a vast world out there. We were thinking Yellowstone. I am new, been enjoying your content. Thank you. While driving between clients. I'm also a former high-risk OB RN of 20 years. Well, cool. Welcome. That's awesome. So what do you do now? Just curious, because if you're a former high-risk OB, what are you doing now? You're driving around, so you must be doing home health of some sort, right? Or visiting patients. When I was doing hospice, I loved having something that I could binge listen to, podcasts and stuff, because you drive from place to place and you're stuck in traffic, and more than half the day you're actually in the car. So welcome. Glad to have you here. Thank you for saying hi. And yes, Liz Can wants you to smack my like button. I really would appreciate it if you did that. Oh, okay. You quit nursing to walk dogs and pet sitting. I got burned out. Yeah, I wish I could work part-time and do my channel full-time. I really enjoy my channel. It's like a hobby / creativity, outlet. And I really would like to be able to do the channel and work nursing part-time, but I don't see how I'm going to make that happen. But you never know. You never know. How's my mom? Okay. So my mom, we have urine analysis pending. They didn't get back to me yet. I took it to the lab on Wednesday, and I didn't hear anything yesterday. But, being a nurse, it looked pretty clear. It did not look cloudy, like as if there's. So for those of you that don't know, all of a sudden my mom has taken this really mean, twisted turn. And she lives with me, and she's 83. And she is smearing my name all over everywhere. Facebook, my siblings. She hates my guts all of a sudden. Like literally out of the blue, she hates my guts. She calls me a wicked witch. So we don't have a diagnosis. Now, a couple years ago when she was living in the assisted living, she was accusing a guy that was down the hall from her of knocking on her door all night long. We put up a Ring camera, found out it wasn't true. She sees things for a while now. So, and she's convinced that they're real, like faces and people and stuff. So something's up. But all of a sudden, like she stuck out her tongue at me. She called me a wicked witch. So it's pretty sad and confusing, and I don't know. So everybody they want to rule out a UTI, which is common when behavior, for a UTI in elderly, it can have behavior changes like this. So, but because it's been building, I don't necessarily, it could be on top of that, but something else is. So yeah, no, we do not have a diagnosis, and it's almost like been impossible to get one. So I talked to her doctor, and they ordered the urine. She won't get in the car with me. She says she's not going anywhere with me. She's trying to find a place to live. And then my daughter goes, okay, I'll come get you, and we'll find you a place to live. And sorry, my new puppy also is going to be a huge distraction today. And so that's where we're at with this. Yeah, prayers for me, for her. That would be great. Thank you. Let's see. Right. Yeah. So we'll see, right? So who's here? Let's see. Oh, I see a lot of my regulars. Okay. I made a little list. So here's how I do my live stream. If you're new, I talk to you guys, and I like to interact. I really like putting up the questions you have, the suggestions you have on the screen so that we can all talk about it. I don't necessarily have a topic, although our biggest topic is the Valo Daybell case. But, I don't necessarily pick a topic for a live stream and go over a whole new case or anything like that. We just sort of interact. And I really like that. If you just want facts and not a bunch of chit chat, that just watch the recorded videos. Yeah, I'll show you him. Come here. Percy, come here. Let me show you. Let's show everybody. I'm going to get accused of being copying Trisha again by somebody, but this is Percy, Lulu's new dog. He's 9 months old, and he is a pug, and someone on Nextdoor was wanting to rehome him. And on the Nextdoor app, if you don't have that, it's awesome because, they're pretty well vetted. They're people that actually live in your neighborhood. And I called them at 4:00 on Thursday because I saw the ad on Nextdoor. And by 4:30, the guy brought him over with his crate. So he's a little spastic. He's got a lot of puppy in him. He tries to knock me over when I'm walking. He likes to walk right in front of me. Hi, Lou. Lulu's like, what are you doing with him up there? But he's Lulu's new dog. Okay, forget your leg stuff. Oh my God. So that's Percy. He's our new member of the family. And he's really sweet though. I'm retired nurse, geriatrics, 27 years in hospice for 7 years. Sounds like a UTI or dementia or both. Right. It's got to be something. I wouldn't be surprised if it's both. I would be surprised if it's just a UTI because of what was happening for the past 2 years, But yeah, I'm the bad guy. She sent my sister, help me, get me out of here. Emails. My sister's like, hello. My sister has little kids, so she ain't getting her out of here. She can't. Her husband works nights. And no, you're not coming back up. I was just showing you to people. Go lay down. Lulu, show him to lay down. Show him what lay down means. He's good at night, though. Candidly, I missed your comment. Okay, let me scroll back up. It's, here's the thing with comments. They go by, I'm talking, and sometimes it's really hard to see them all as they're going while I'm talking. So if you really, 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 oh, here, is this the one? If you really, really, really want me to read your comment, it's not mandatory, but there's super chats. I mean, just if you think I'm going to miss it or if a lot's going on. So her lawyer is incompetent and doesn't know how to explain the case to her. So of course she can't grasp what he's saying. She by no means is incompetent. Yeah, Mark Means is, I don't know. We know that Mark Means is just not the lawyer that she should have. I mean, it's super clear about that. Like, he's just not. She got screwed, I mean, Chad got the better of the two attorneys, and obviously the money was coming from him. So once my mom had a UTI and her blood pressure fell extremely low. It sounds like sepsis to me. UTIs can become urosepsis, and their blood pressure would drop really, really low with sepsis. That's how my dad died. My dad actually had cancer, and he was on dialysis, but his actual cause of death was urosepsis. My dad did this to me when the doctor made him live with me. Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, Mom, what do you want to do? You can't afford another assisted living. So I called the assisted living she was at before, because they already have her deposit and stuff. And they said they would love to have her get back, but she'll probably have to have a shared room. And then my daughter's like, don't do that to anybody, because that person will probably be the next, enemy. Have you heard about the Britney Spears conservatorship? I know you usually do. Oh, you know what? I heard it on the news. I don't have a lot of details on it. I do know that she's trying to get her life back. And basically she said, I got to stop playing with my hair, but this is bugging me so bad right now, you guys. Okay, I'll leave it alone now. That's better. And people are like, I hate when she plays with her hair. But when you're looking in the mirror, basically, it's like, you don't want it to look weird. Okay, so yeah, I mean, do you think that they have basically gaslit her whole life and told her she was crazy and just kept her under their thumb? I heard that she's not even worth what you would think she's worth, because clearly they've been paying salaries to themselves and people. So it's a really sad situation. I need to catch up on that one because I only heard a little bit about it. Yeah, no life of her own since Disney. Yeah, they sure made her, a big, big, big star, but it's really sad situation. That's, those Hollywood families and moms, I mean, that is such a thing, they, look at the one with the families that do the pageant girls, some of those are just as bad. Like, it's the parents that really want the star. The kids just like, cool, sounds fun for a while till it's your entire life. They're wrestling. I guess that's better. So, yeah, I think she has problems and her family is blown into epic proportions. Sure sounds like it. But how old is she now? She's got to be 40, 30s, late 30s. I think her dad and his lawyers took advantage of her when she was going through a hard time and had blown through her money. It's so sad. Yeah, I think for sure something's gone on in that respect. I didn't see it, but I did see a news clip come up. It says she's 38. Okay. Right. Who hasn't had a meltdown at least once in their life? I think it's so messed up. Right. For sure. And then they just ran with that. Right. I mean, okay, Lisa, I remember Britney saying once, I just want to be a normal person, go shopping, go to a movie. Yeah, she probably was over it. Totally. Left Undone. I had a resident that every time CNA's closed laundry shut, she thought of gunfire and always called the police. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that could be. I hate chocolate. Munchausen by proxy for fame and fortune totally makes sense. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. very much sense. Hello. How are you? Let's see. They don't want to let her out of her conservatorship because they're making too much money off of her. For sure. If she takes her money, she's going to take her money and run. There goes their lifestyle, right? All right. I have a question. All right. Tonight is the live stream. Tonight is the premiere or the showing of the Doomsday Mom on Lifetime. So I did just check Lifetime, and it does look like you can watch it live. So I will, for my members, if you're a paying member of Left Undone, we have a Discord channel for paying members. So if you are a paying member, I will go into there and turn it on in the movie tab tonight to watch it. I just need to know what time it's on here, Pacific time, so I don't mess it up. But we'll watch it together tonight. And I don't know, I've kind of been on the fence about even wanting to watch it because, first of all, it's Lifetime just doing their thing to make money. And second of all, they haven't even gone to trial. And it says based on a true story. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that's not right in it. So it's basically a fiction show based on a true story. So I don't know if it's really worth our time to watch it. We're not going to learn anything from it. It might mess us up as far as what we know as facts, what's facts, what's fiction. So, but I've been asked to play it in Discord. So if you're a paying member, go into Discord tonight. I can look up, I'll post on the community tab what time and the link if you don't have a link. If you don't have a link to the Discord yet, I will post that on the community tab for members only. And my membership, guys, is not expensive. It's $1.99 a month. That's it. And you get the emojis, you get the Discord. We do a happy hour, which will be next Friday. The first Friday of the month, we do a happy hour chit chat like this, live stream for members only. And we have fun. We've got a great community. So I really think that you would enjoy it if you're not a member. And it helps support my channel, which I need, especially if I'm going to send somebody somewhere. Sorry. Don't know what's going on. Okay. So no, she don't know how to do it. And she doesn't care. She doesn't even understand what it is. Nope. I mean, if she really cared or if she really tried, she would. But I've tried to show her. It's like, very not about us anymore. Oh, perfect. I hate chocolate. Thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So I will post the link to the Discord in the community tab after we're done here. And then you can join us in there. We talk about everything. We even have a pet channel in there, so you can share your pets with us if you have pets. So there's one. Okay. I don't want to watch their fake Lori Vallow show. Yeah, I mean, just kind of, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm just kind of, to me, Lori looks like Trailer Park Barbie, right? And they sure did. The guy that's playing Mark Means doesn't look like Mark Means. He's better. He actually is good looking. So that's what we'll do. We will show it. We will share it. I will do it live tonight. And then I am working on a video that I hate chocolate. No, I joined not because of the Lori movie, because I just love you, Kathryn. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you for joining because you love me. I really appreciate that. And you can hang out with us over there. I do pop in there, as more often than I do the Facebook group. These dogs are out of control right now. Where do I pay every month? I can't find it. So there is I think it's auto. There's a link. Let me see if I can find the link to join. Right. Are you on a phone? I think I'm looking on my computer, and right next to that, there it says join, blah, blah, blah. So I can try to find the link to it. I used to have, I need to get my admins back on track with the putting up links and stuff, because I think we've lost all our are admins that have good links to everything. So can you hear these knuckleheads? I'm going to just see if I can find the link to join. I always forget. YouTube Studio. Okay, sorry. Might as well find it. There is a join button, but I know it's different on a phone. If you're on a phone, much different. So maybe it's in settings. No. I don't know where it is. I mean, I know you can see it right on the tab on the, if you go out of the chat and under the video, you can see it, but wait, I might be able to find it. Hold on. Memberships. Okay, hold on. I think I'm getting closer here. I got it. Yay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. There it is. So that's the link to join. And you can become a member. You leaving us, Loose Can? Okay. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Leighton, yes. You want to help? I know we're kind of like slim on admins now. Let me go over to the, here, I think I can admin you. Or not, or mod you, or whatever it's called. Add moderator. There we go. Perfect. And if you don't mind, I can send you some of the links and stuff that I like to have to share, that I share. And now it's trying to put you in timeout. I don't want to put you in timeout. Let's see. I think I did it. Okay. Okay, Candily. I put it up now, so you should be good. Oh, Shanann's mom. I follow her. I subscribe to her. I haven't joined her channel though, but I thought about it. I might. Please share. We really need help. On your phone, it's the little lines, like the 3 little lines. So Shanann from the Watts, Shanann's mom has a YouTube channel, and she does a lot of recipes that Shanann liked, and you know, kind of just like her real life stuff. Teresa, hello. You can't stay. That's cool. It's Saturday. It is super hot here. It's going to be like 100 and something as usual. Oh, Ron, thank you so much for the super sticker. That's so appreciated. You're really very, very, very kind. Oh, and by the way, now that Ron just drew my attention to herself, we're still working on the book. Ron is writing like a crazy writer. And if you haven't heard, it is going to be based on the social media side of following this case, right? All the stuff that went on and all that. So it's called Rid the World, and it is based on it is about the Daybell case. So make sure, I don't know when we'll have it up and ready. I did design a book cover for it. I think it looks pretty cool. Might have to tweak it a little or change some stuff, but you know, it's in the works. And at some point I want to read you guys the preface. So when Ron's ready for me to do that, I will read that. Let's see. I just can't do the Shanann family. I personally think they dropped the ball completely. Shanann was at their home and they had no clue they were fighting, which is not okay. Hey, get out from under there. Come here. Don't go under there. Puppy world. I just wonder though, you know, because denial is a real thing and it's very powerful. And I don't think anybody would have ever thought that it would have gotten that far. So I don't know. I'm sure they beat themselves up over it. Lori finally went to the psych hospital. Yes. So Lori was transferred, and maybe she'll be able to watch the show tonight too. About the Lifetime show. So Lori is in the new facility. There was Justin Lum. Does anybody have that? Justin Lum just posted something. Let me see if I can find it and read it to you, which is a little confusing to me. Justin Lum, Fox 10. Let's see if I can find it. Justin Lum on Fox 10. Interesting updates in the Idaho court portal regarding one of Lori Vallow's cases. In order to unseal notice of hearing 625 and a status conference scheduled for July 1st. Oops. Oh, thank you for joining. WYN Native. Wyoming Native? Is that what you are? Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. And again, just look in the community tab in a little while and I will post the link to get in the Discord channel. And status conference scheduled July 1st. But as far as we've been told, her cases are on hold due to her competency issues. So don't know what that's all about. Comment, unsealing June 18th, 2021 orders. Notice of remote hearing 6/25/21, 7/1/21 status conference. Boy, doctor. You can tell I'm still got work on my brain. Judge, Judicial Officer Boyce, Stephen Boyce. Hearing time 11 a.m. So that'll be on the 1st. So what's that all about? By declaring her incompetent, that judge has helped prevent an appeal. But to not even know that Chris was not acting right, that Chris wouldn't even sleep with Shanann. How on earth do you have the idea that Shanann's bawling her eyes out and go, yeah, that is weird. I mean, you'd think your family would be a little bit more aware that you're having a meltdown over your marriage, for sure. So it's just such a sad story. The staff might not want to put it on if it would cause any agitation from the patients. I imagine so. But can you see Lori having a temper tantrum over it? I do. I want to watch it. It's about me, and they're going to have it all messed up. I need to know what they're saying about me because it's about me, and I'm Lori. Right. You're not going to let me watch a show that they made about me? Really? 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 I'm sure I can hear her right now if I'm in a fit about it, if she knows about it. Lisa, it's called State Hospital South, Blackfoot, Idaho. She gonna love it. State Hospital South. Okay. I'm sure she's not. Yeah, right, Tracy? I can see her in a meltdown too. I know. I have fun doing Lori voices more than anything. Or a Lori and Chad conversation really is fun to do. That Chad, they're not like, I wonder what they're going to do with him in the chat. Like Lori I can just see her like PO'd right now. Patients will be like, keep her away from me. Yeah, if they have any capacity to understand. That movie will probably create a mass attempt exodus by the other patients. Seriously. She'll be signing autographs. Not that anyone wants one. My show's on. Gather around. Let's watch it together. Staff, can we have some popcorn here? Thanks, Lori. I don't know. I just have her in my head about every things that go on and what I could hear her in my head saying. She's going to crave that jail cell. I would not be shit. I'm telling you, those lockdown units they're scary. When the Idaho Insane Asylum was first opened on July 2nd, 1886, the patients were referred to as inmates. Interesting. Lori, sell me a portal. Lori and her portals. Oh my gosh. There are old tunnels under it. I bet it's really interesting. It's old. Karen, thank you. My Lori voices. It's all Chad's fault. I don't even know what happened. What? My kids are dead? Wait, what? What? I don't understand. Right. She's one way or the other right now. She's either just like, what? Who? What? Charles dead? Who's Tammy? Do Lori explaining the Chad her experience in the chat. Okay, yeah. You know, Chad, I was so messed up in the head. They actually had to send me, and it's all your fault. They had to send me to this place, and there were people in there that were just insane, and they had to send me there because I was so in a fog about what you did, you and my brother did. Now I'm just so confused how it ever would have happened, and I hope you go to the death penalty or jail or whatever, and I'm not going to visit you. Oh, who's Tammy? Tammy is Chad's wife that he has murder charges for, because right during all that time, right after the kids disappeared, his wife, a 49 years old, healthy 49-year-old woman, died in her sleep. I don't know what happened. I just woke up. She was ill for a really long time. That's what Chad says. And she was just, I told her to go to the doctor, but she hates doctors. And she just died. I don't know. We buried her. And then I ran away to Hawaii with Barbie doll. What? Murder for my wife? Yeah. Yeah, if she doesn't like the person portraying her, she will add that to the list, right? Watch out. What's the actress's name? Better get extra security. Oh, my God. I thought you didn't know who Tammy was. What? Who's Tammy? Okay. I'm already 2 seconds ahead or behind or something. Buildings with that history know her. They always say like that, you know, the old spooky insane asylums from the back in the old days, like see people and, you know, those shows, those like spooky ghost story shows, they always have them when they go in, and like abandoned mental hospital from 1812. We heard a noise. We heard a sound. Anyone paying attention to the Samuel Olson case? It's definitely a crazy train of people involved. I wanted to pay attention to it, but there's just been so much going on with this case. Can you hear these dogs just running around like crazy animals right now? I hope not. So I don't know a lot about it, and I haven't watched any YouTube videos on it, but I do know that it sounds like he's the one that was in the cooler, right? In the hotel room? Any news on Charles Vallow or Joseph Ryan? Did they do an investigation on them as well as charges? I believe that Lori is going to be charged for in some way involved either murder of Charles or conspiracy to commit murder of Charles, but it's on hold right now. So because of her incapacitation of her mind. Does that sound right? Barely. Okay. Dee, hoping that workers in that hospital watch Lori so close she will look for a way out. Oh, yes, she will. You right. She'll be. Where's the nearest window? Can you imagine? That is just one more layer in the story. Can you imagine if Lori finds somebody to help bust her out of there, and then she's running? I'm like, Nate, get back to Kauai. You might want to head to the islands. I swear, if she did that, I personally would take PTO until I found her. I'd go find her somehow. Diane Downs escaped. She sure did. She sure did. Oh, you know, us Arizonans want her here. We know the jail's here. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That there's not going to be it's not going to be like Idaho. So Arizona probably won't charge her until Idaho's done with her, so she can get a speedy trial there, right? I'm sure. Like an SNL skit. Lori. Hi, Carrie. How are you? I was just telling everybody that we're going to watch the, for members only, we're going to watch the story tonight when it's live. I think Lifetime, I can stream it live. It's not a live show, but when it's premiering on their channel. So I was just writing about Diane Downs. Yeah, she did that story. I watched her Lifetime story, Diane Downs, put her in Perryville. That's one of the big prisons, right, in Arizona. I believe Lori will escape and we'll never find her again. That cult covers people up real good. You know, the more and more I'm learning about the cult, I have another video I really want to do today, and I'll probably record it right after this because then I don't have to waste any makeup by putting it on again another time. I don't wear makeup during the week when I'm working because I'm at home. So I think that Lori, I think that I have more information on the whole Hydra cult and a lot of stuff coming at me. I have somebody that said, okay, you're ready for all this. So I'm waiting for more, but there's still something going on and these people are popping up. Yeah, if Lori escaped, Kay Woodcock would she'd hunt her down too, right? That's for sure. Okay, Ron. Wait, no, this one. Oh, Tracy, yep. Only female unit. Jody is there, of course. Jody Arias is in that one, Perryville. Lori and her could be buds. Patricia, welcome to Left Undone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, a lot of people get confused when they go in the Discord. So go in there early and then click in the movie channel and see if you can get out, because Ruby Ray says she gets in and she can't get out. But you can get out. You just have to click on the movie channel and then it shows like squares of people and then you can get out. Discord's really weird. I didn't even know what it was until Robbie told me about it. And then it turned into a big fiasco when I had it open to the public because trolls got in there, you know. So we made it just members only. And I hate to do that, but it's $1.99 and it saves my sanity of not having people. I have people that really want to be in there. They're not just in there to cause a scene. Oh, great. Okay, that was on my list to talk about too. Did you guys all see sorry, I was looking at some of this. Did you guys all see Julie is pissed video? Julie is pissed. And Sean Little Bear said I wanted to have his baby. And I've been infertile because I had a endometrial ablation. So I've been infertile for a long time. Well, hello. Hi, Robbie. Endometrial ablations do not render you sterile. OB nurse here. You can have a baby after you have an endometrial ablation. You still have, you'll have to have a C-section most likely, but you can still get pregnant. Your ovaries still work. So sorry, Julie Rowe, don't have that one, right? And, you know, and then the tears, like she just makes me so mad. And then the things she's saying, and she's like, the LDS church and the Christians and this and that, and everybody, you know, like the Julie Rowe church is all that matters. And she has her angels. And oh my gosh, just watching it, I was like, and she's like, you know, I don't know about these other YouTube channels. I've never really get invited to be on. I'm like, hey, lady, you actually messaged me and said on my channel and said, who wrote this? Email me, blah, blah, blah. So emailed her. She never got back to me. So she's, you know, she's just Julie Rowe. And I don't think she'd ever come on my channel because I'm not Nancy Grace. I'm not going to be like, you know, you poor thing. Because I think she's as loony as Lori. Exactly. You know, and then she's like, but okay, you guys. And I don't know if Crush is here because sometimes she is here. She doesn't seem to be following my channel much anymore, but she was in the comments on Julie Rowe and saying like really positive things about Julie Rowe. So I'm really confused about that. And if anybody understands what's happening there, please tell me. Let me see if I can find what I'm talking about. I did have a screenshot. It says, Krisha says, Julie Rowe, I sure have been tired of carrying this burden all alone. I've been praying for you to see your way out of that enormous and wealthy, filthy, satanic religious organization. And then there's just more of that kind of stuff. And I'm just a little bit lost because Julie's still talking basically satanic stuff when she's talking. She's talking about her multiple mortal probations and her, so I don't know. There was a lot more comments. Let me see if I can find the other ones that I saved. I think that was the one Ron sent me, but I have more. Dog, hey, Pierce, get out of there. Get, go lay down. Julie Crusher says, Julie Rowe, I'm so glad to witness your transformation. I've been needing to see this in you. Love always wins. Justice for Tylee and JJ. Da, da, da. So, but I wasn't getting that. Julie was transforming, and so I'm completely confused. She says here, Julie Rowe, well, I've tried reaching out to you because I needed you to help me with seeking justice for Tylee, JJ, and my Uncle Charles. I need you to help me bring those with my fam's blood on their hand. I don't know, you guys. I don't understand what the is. Anyways, if anybody has any insight on that, I'm just really kind of surprised. Like, I don't, because I wrote Kresha. I just wouldn't think that she would be trying to get Julie Rowe on her side for any reason. Julie Rowe is so out there. And in a lot of ways, I don't think Julie Rowe is very relevant to Chad and Lori. I think she just goes on the coattails. Yes, that's a good question, Rochelle. The dilemma, what's she going to testify with? Julie changed her narrative and never mentioned Chad sexually assaulting her in Julie's past video. I know. Right. That Nancy's usually kind of mean to people. She wasn't nice to Nate, but she was a little bit. Everyone is confusing me. Everyone. I'm not even kidding. I don't understand what's happening. Yeah, that's what Ron thinks too, that dilemma is the star witness. I don't think they did. I think it was her. Because she was doing the hashtags and stuff on there. I don't know. You guys would have to go watch it. Go back. I mean, if you want to give Julie the views. I watched the whole thing, and normally I don't watch Julie's whole thing, but she literally was like, F this and that, and, you know, the LDS church and the Christians and this and that, and, you know, John Little Bear and blah, blah, blah. And Hidden Podcast, Lauren, is that her name? Lauren from the Hidden Pod? Right. Julie's not wrong. Lauren from the Hidden Podcast had Sean Little Bear on and interviewed him, and he had a lot of interesting things to say as well. But in that chat, Kresha was a little bit bothered in her comments. So I had her on here before. Maybe she'll come back on our channel again and give us some insight on what the thought process, what's going on. Because clearly we don't know. We don't know what's going on with the family and what they're finding out, what they know that we don't know. But she does, yes, Hidden True Crime. Good, very good podcast. Excellent. And Lori Hellis and her do a Friday night. They have their little happy hour on every Friday night, I believe. So I think they're at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So we can still do our happy hour, and then we can go over there with our glass of wine and watch hers on Friday. She needs me in the hospital, Lori. I still have hopes that Melanie P will turn on Lori. Lori manipulated her when Melanie was still a teenager. Yeah, she really needs to. But my problem with Melanie P is I believe that Melanie P was completely involved in Brandon's shooting. It's just my belief. That's just it's just too coincidental. The Jeep, Alex, Uncle Alex is my best BFF buddy. He wouldn't do that. La, la, la. I even asked him. It's just for her not to know and not to have been involved with Brandon's shooting. I don't believe it for a second. So I really think that's still an open case, and something may come down there on that one. Yes, sometimes they do. And I think this is why a lot of people hate Melanie Gibb, but I think for whatever, because people call me a Melanie Gibb lover. I was, whatever. I'm a Melanie Gibb nothing. I don't know anything really, except for the fact of what the information she gave, which was the zombie email that started circulating out of the blue and wound up in my channel. But other than that, like, she knew a lot. So are they making a deal with her? I don't know. Does she know a lot? Yes. Is her testimony so far been big? Yes. So I don't know, was she culpable? How far? Or did she just know what their belief system was, but didn't realize that they actually went through with it? Or when the kids disappeared, she actually feared that they went through with it? Why was she there the last night JJ was seen? Why were her and David there? Was it a setup? Was Lori and Chad trying to set her up in some way? Why did she lie? Like, there's so many questions. I still have so many questions. So many questions. Colby Ryan channel is so sweet. I love watching him and his family. Yeah, they're really, really cute. They're young. They got a lot on their plate, and they're expecting another baby. I really wanted to have them on, but it didn't work out. As soon as they announced it on their channel, they were coming on, the trolls showed up and basically made sure they didn't come on my channel, I'm pretty sure. Kristen, thank you for the super sticker. That's so sweet of you. Thank you very, very, very much. Very much appreciated. Thank you. The more of those I get, the more I can do this full time and leave that job, right? Be nice. Gotta still pay the mortgage, right? So for now, but I think I've been pretty good about getting one video out a week lately. And I think that's what I'm trying to focus on. Unless I have something going on the weekend and I have to leave, I'm trying to get out at least one video a week. My last 3 videos have done incredible, like more than double the amount of subscribers I have. So, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. So, when I'm posting a video and going live and all that stuff. Love to have you as one of my subscribers. A lot of people say, I see it in the comments a lot, and I'm so happy to see this, but a lot of people say, you have the most underrated channel on YouTube. Your channel is excellent. And that makes me feel good. That keeps me going. And I work, to make my videos, I really do a lot of research and editing and communicating with people. And it's not just a video. I don't just sit here, talk, and throw a video up. I do a lot of research with it. So I really appreciate when people give me nice compliments and do the like and all that kind of stuff and watch my videos, because that makes me feel like it makes me continue. Really, it's motivation for sure. Ron, not sure if you saw my question earlier. I saw your post about the prison in Arizona that you spent 5 years there. Did you work there? If you don't mind me asking. So, Ron, you can talk about that. Lori didn't like jail in Hawaii. I wonder how she's digging the moldering old hospital. She said, no, she's not going to like anything. Like, she's just such a narcissist. I'm better and above the rest of you. But really, she hates herself. I really think she has that deep rooted personality disorder. And one of the videos I am going to do, oh, thank you, Lori. Thank you. One of the videos I'm working on, I'm going to show how this cult actually, how do I explain this? This cult actually finds people that have these cluster B, A, B, C personalities, and they they reel them in because they already have, issues, I guess it's the word. And so I think that you're going to enjoy this next video. It was some information that somebody had given me that works in behavioral health, and it made a lot of sense. So I asked her if I could use the information in another video, and she said yes. So I will. State Hospital South is most widely known and feared. The large building is ominous looking all by itself, but the stories of the permanent residents within are even more terrifying. Let's see if I can find it. State Hospital South, where is it? Okay, it's in Idaho, but let's see if I can share my screen. State Hospital South, Idaho. Let's do images. Oh, here's some. Okay, let's share. Let's share. Share screen. Okay, so there's one. Nearly 1,000 Idahoans died alone and were buried in a forgotten cemetery. But is this the hospital, Lisa? State Hospital South celebrates 130. Let's see what this says. Years of service. Been 130 years since the hospital first opened its doors and offered a place to live and work for nearly 29,000 patients with mental health issues over the years. The hospital will celebrate all those years of service. Okay, so I don't know when this is an old article, 2016. But let's see if there's any more pictures. I want pictures. Interesting, right? State Hospital South. There's a picture. They had a place for us to sleep, fed us lunch, and let us. Okay, so somebody the summer before my last year at Utah State University in 1982, I completed my field placement at Idaho State Hospital in Blackfoot, Idaho. They had a place for us to sleep, fed us lunch, and let us develop our social work skills. I actually had a few cases and got to do the normal paperwork someone would do. It was actually my first experience doing that. Okay. One occasion, a resident was threatening everyone with a brook. Another resident snuck up behind him and grabbed the broom, holding it. Oh, it must have been a broom. There's a typo. Another resident snuck up behind him and grabbed the broom, holding it against him. That was the end of his threat, and he dropped the broom. A girl on the unit on one occasion grabbed a fork and was holding it to her wrist, threatening to do damage to herself. I was able to grab the wrist and grab her wrist and get the fork away from her. Community meetings were interesting at this, where people would earn their levels. Actually, there had been pre-discussion by the staff, so this was more of an announcement of levels. Played softball and other recreational activities with the residents. I listened to their stories. We had a group which Steve led on a regular basis. So, okay. I went with the group, those who had earned the trip by their levels, to a state-owned campsite close to Yellowstone. It was very nice. See, she's going to sneak and try to get one of those levels that can leave, and she's going to get out of there. I left with many good experiences, and I had my first experience working with people with mental illness. I was able to observe the quick changes and could take place with medication when someone is in manic state. So that's just somebody's blog about it. Interesting though, right? Like, it's definitely a mental hospital. Here's an old picture. Oh, here's some interesting facts. So yeah, you guys can look this stuff up. There's stuff there. Interesting. Thank you, Lisa. Is it finding her 50th? What is it, her birthday? When is her birthday? It's like right now, right? Somewhere soon. Right. Oh, when I was in, I'm telling you, when I did my rotation, this one guy was like in the group, and then he would go like at people when they were doing like this group, and I was sitting over there like being a nursing student, like, and then we came back like 2 days later, and he had beat the crap out of one of the other residents. So, and he was really scary, like eyes bugging out of his head, like you go like that to people, like just to freak them out. And he was this big guy with long hair and just like this scary face. COVID protocols are still in place, and I'm sure the jail still has rules for her. Yeah, I mean, you know, I do know when you're in a lockdown unit, like there are units inside a unit. So you go through door after door, and they have to, and then like when you get to the, at least where I went, where I did my rotation, and you know, like there's outer units, there's geriatric units, there's adolescent units, there's, you know, and so you go in, but when you get to the actual the really severely dangerous people, you know, it's definitely a lockdown. It's locked down. Like they don't, that even the patio that they have for them is not just out in the grass. It's in a cage, like a big cage. So I would assume that that's exactly how that one is. I mean, she's a murderer, a serial killer. Like they better keep her in there. If they lose her, oh my gosh. But I'm just saying, like, wouldn't that just add to this story? This insane story. Lori escaping would just be one more chapter 13. What do you know? Add that chapter. Is it today? Today is Lori's birthday? The 26th? Is she 50 then? Welcome to the new decade. It's not a bad decade, Lori, but you're going to miss it. Miss a lot of it. That could have been fun. Could have been in Kauai. Tylee would have been an adult. You probably could have had your life. You could have given JJ back to Kay, and you could have ran off with anybody you wanted, Lori. I'm sure you could have got somebody better looking than Chad. But you decided to go crazy. Yeah, you're right. Sensible crime. Lori doesn't just seduce men. She just seduces women with sad stories. My psych patient peed in the bushes and gave me a button as a present. He was cute. Lori will be on lockdown, not free to roam. Yeah. She can escape out into the desert and become a husk for all I care. Right? Lori's 48 today. I thought she was already 48. I hope Lori's precious hair is as trashed, as nasty as Ghislaine Maxwell. Most people have big celebrations on their 50th. She blew that big time. Yep, she did. I'm looking back to see what I missed while I was showing you guys the pictures. Someone in chat named the place. Can't remember who. Was it at Cards Cavaliers True Crime Yoga? Please. Okay, it is her birthday. And she's 48 today? I thought she was already like 49. I can't keep Lori straight. We've been following her we've had her for 2 birthdays now. 3? 2. Yeah, 2 birthdays. I saw it mentioned that a little birdie said it was Intermountain Hospital in Boise. So we got conflict on what hospital she's in? I heard something like that a while ago, but I heard that she just got transferred. So I don't know if she got transferred from the jail or from the other hospital to this one. Anybody know anything? Anybody? Maybe in her next lifetime. Yeah. Well, she has multiple mortal probations, unlike the rest of us, so she can have a party. All right. What else did I write down? I think that was it. Besides, exactly, you might be exalted on the 144,000, and here is all the horrible abuse I've always suffered. Why has Lifetime made a movie about Chad and Lori if the case is not even concluded yet? Because Lifetime wants to make money. I wonder how they'll wind it up. Like, will they leave it cliffhanging so they can make a part 2? Or will they just like be like, she was, she was arrested and no. Because they would have had to film it before even murder charges came, right? Born in 73. Okay, so 48 then. Right? Because 14, 73, it's 21. So yeah, two more years for her to be 50 then. I think of Charles so often, the hell Lori put him through that entire marriage, all the sexual abuse charges that were false going into court constantly with Tylee. Poor Charles. I know. So, no, that was Joe Ryan she put through with the sexual abuse charges. Joe Ryan. Charles became the new husband, but then she decided to shoot him. All right, so we got some controversy on how old Lori is and when she was born. And based on true story, name Lori and Chad. Ta-da, right. Thank you, Ron, for the reminder. Hit the like, please. Heard everyone there's transfer. There's 14 day. Yeah, I heard every time there's a transfer, there's 14. Yeah, I popped in. I didn't watch all of it, but Scott Reich was talking about it. And he said that, they still have, from what he understands, they still have the quarantine, the 14-day quarantine, unless she's been vaccinated. She could be vaccinated. I'm sure they're offering the vaccines in the prison. So, that may have something to do with it. There's plenty of vaccines and there's a lot of people got them. And I'm sure I would be amazed if they didn't encourage people in jail and prisons to get the vaccine. Charles Vallow was so much better looking than Chad. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Chad's like I don't even know. I can't even do it. Does she need a vaccine being or translated beings? They don't need anything. They don't need food. They don't need sleep. They don't need water. They don't need nothing. They can't get sick. So she may not even need the vaccine because she's translated. But, COVID could be just different. It may, have different rules. She traded a stud for a dud. I love when you guys say this stuff. It's so funny. I work HR, sensible crime group. I work HR, another Idaho State hospitals. Workman's comp claim is off the charts more than cops, firefighters, etc. Mental health professionals are heroes. Oh gosh, I tell Brett I'm not a good psych nurse. Like I didn't like my psych rotation. I don't like dealing with my psych patients. They give me a headache. They're so manipulative. I was like, oh my gosh, anybody that can actually do a good job with those people that are psych patients, because I can't, almost like, drop a baby out of anywhere on a plane. I'll do that. But don't give me a psych patient to have to deal with. Just has to twitch your nose. Like Bewitched. You should do that. Let's see. I wonder if anyone else will be arrested in the awful Daybell case. Also, I cannot wait to find out Tammy's autopsy. I really want to know how they killed her. Oh, me too. want to know that so bad. I'm like dying to find out what they gave her. Had to be a poison, right? I mean, there's no two ways about it. It had to be a poison. I don't think it could have been anything. Now, Artie Johnson says Lori's 50 today. Happy crazy birthday. All right. So everybody is confused. Ron says Ron says she's been researching a lot about Lori because the book. So I don't know. Maybe we could look on Ancestry, but I don't know if we could find Lori on there. Ancestry. My stomach is growling because 20 more minutes till I can eat. Okay. I don't even know if I can log in right now because I never remember my login on anything in the world. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Oh, two verification thing. Okay. Come on. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm looking on Ancestry. No. I got to get more filtered here. I did Cox, but I'm going to change it. Lori Noreen Vallow. Here she is. Okay. Nope. Where are you? Well, she came up there, but it didn't give me a link to a family tree. There's one here. There's a family tree. I don't know. It keeps going. Yeah. It's not helpful right now. I'm not going to waste your time on that just to find Lori's birthday. But I just can't. Let me show you. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to edit one more time. I'll put Noreen in the. Noreen is spelled different though, right? Let's go. I don't know, man. I'm not having good luck. And I know I've looked her up on here before, but I can't figure out why I can't find her. Anyway, whatever her birth date is the day that will live in infamy, right? I know. We need to know, Tammy, how Tammy died. June 26, 1973. So that would be 48. 6/20. Oh, day. June 26. Okay. I know, like, they do it different in Europe than we do here with the date. It's the day, then the month, then the year. All right. Well, I don't know. Do you have any idea how Alex could have bilateral clot is what it was natural? Bilateral pulmonary embolisms, if that's what it was. I know now people are thinking that that wasn't really what it was, and someone had said that they didn't actually do an x-ray to see what it was. I just would like to know how if it was poison and they knew it was actually going to cause a pulmonary embolism and they knew it was going to cause them to actually die, because people survive pulmonary embolisms all the time. My mother did. So this one has always flabbergasted me. I just don't know how they could have ensured that he would die and that he, because a pulmonary embolism usually has to travel from a deep vein thrombosis and go into the pulmonary artery. So I'm just still completely flabbergasted on that. Funda Cruz, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Very nice of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Always appreciated. Definitely appreciated. Did I miss anybody? Did I? Hope not. Thank you so much. Just back here. They show up better on the when I watch where I'm at live instead of my StreamYard. So let's see what else. They aren't bilateral. Either way, a pulmonary embolism, I still don't know how we could ensure that he would die from it. Thank you. I always want to say Jill C, but that's J-I-J-J-I. Just J-I. Thank you for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. I like it too. That one's cute. Yes, we do. We have good discussions on Discord and here. Thank you, Karen. And Leighton, thank you so much. Very kind of you. Very nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keeping my channel afloat here. Thanks so much. Although then I go in other people that I've silenced on my channel, and I go in another and I make a comment, and then all the trolls come after me over there and like, you're just trying to make money off of these poor innocent children that were murdered. I'm like, do you go to work? What you do at work isn't worthy of money being paid? Like, how are you acting like I can work and do all this work and I don't deserve any kind of pay for it? I mean, I could just sit around and read about it and watch about it, but I'm actually giving you some information. So, but there are so many people that are just so mean and negative out there. If some people in Lori's family think she's innocent like her mom, then I wonder why she doesn't go visit her. Yeah. I mean, I think maybe because before you couldn't do face-to-face visits, I would imagine they're doing those video visits. Don't you think? So does Netflix, right? We have freaking $20 a month for Netflix or more. Like, my gosh, like, don't come after me just because I can make, $100 here and there on this, or 200 or 300, whatever. It's not putting a roof over my head, believe me. So I got to keep my day job. So if you're thinking I'm making all kind of buku bucks over, my channel and, sensationalizing poor innocent murdered children, then maybe I should just do a makeup tutorial. But you won't watch that because I don't really have that much talent with that. Cheryl, thank you for 99 super sticker. Very, very, very appreciated. I so appreciate that. Thank you very much. Stella B, you like my recent videos? They are doing really well. You know what's really funny is on one of those videos, I think 2 videos ago, the one about Chad, I almost didn't post it. I was like, I don't know if anybody wants to hear all this stuff. And then I posted it and I was like, whoa, it's got a lot of views. So I'm glad I did. People wanted to see it, you know. Talking about Alex, he's videotaped by his brother doing some cartoon impersonations, sharper than most might think, or just weird talent. Yeah, I had it in my two videos. No, last video, the very last video I put up. I did a lot of that, clips from Lori and Chad, Lori and her sister Summer singing karaoke, and Alex doing his voices, the brother Adam. Like CNN, CBS, ABC, Discovery, and Lifetime all make money out of tragedy. Tons of money, right? So go get my 50 cents I get around here. Like, shush, people. Thank you, Flossie. You are appreciated. I do. So, Lauren, Emily, Lauren. I did. I was editing my live, not my lives, but my recorded videos, and I was putting them on, a podcast platform, but I just ran out of time to do it. And when I just put it up, like if I just took the audio out of the video, people were complaining there's too many silent parts. Because if I have on the actual video, there's silent parts, right? So if I have the video with the silent parts, you're looking at pictures going by, but on the podcast, it's just silence. So I was going in there and editing out that and and it was just, I was taking away from time for me to actually make more videos. So I kind of stopped posting over there. I know it was doing pretty good, but I don't know. Like I said, if I could work part-time at my nurse job and do this, I would get a lot more material up. Thank you, Flossie. Very much appreciated. I really, really, really appreciate you. You were like doubling up here. Thank you. Thanks so much. Sally, missed you. Where have you been? I was waiting for you. Thank you for showing up. I always like Sally. She is a smart lady. Seriously, she's in the Facebook and she's got a lot of stuff. Crime Powwow. I like that name. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. You guys are so sweet today. Thank you so much. Well, they're always sweet, but yes, I really appreciate the donations. Flossie's a member. Woohoo! Thank you. Again, I will put up the link to the Discord when I'm done. Yeah, so I know, and I was paying I think it was like $25 a month to have the podcast platform. And so I dropped down to their free one because, again, all the software and everything that I have all these, for the editing and for this, where I'm on right now. What the heck is this called? Oh my gosh, I remember total brain fart. So all this stuff costs money, so up here, I have my logo in it, the StreamYard, I get more benefits if I'm actually paying. There is a free version, but there's more that I can do with it and longer videos and stuff. So it all costs a little bit of money to run the channel. So I'm on a big dither, sold my house in one day and I'm staying with daughter while trying to buy a smaller place. Real estate is insane in Arizona, feeling very displaced. Real estate is insane in California too. In my daughter's neighborhood, a house just went 90-something thousand over asking price in their condos. So it was up for I don't know, it's insane here in California anyways, but it was up for 750,000. It went for 880 or 840 or something like that for a townhouse. But it's literally 2 blocks from the beach. So every Saturday I do kitchen deep clean. Appreciate you. You're welcome. Is it insane in Utah and Kentucky? Oh my gosh. So I'm wondering if we're going to have one of those crashes, again, 2008 when the market crashed. I heard it was very expensive to have a YouTube channel. Well, it just costs money to do it right. You can have a channel, but it does cost money to do it right. You have to invest just like the lights, the camera, the computer for editing has to be decent, the microphones, and then just keeping up with the things that you have to pay for, like my editing software and all that. So it costs money to have it, to do it right. And I don't know how right I do it, but I think I'm doing an okay job with it. Tracy, Sally, can't find rental for anything in Arizona. Stuck in a room at a friend's place with my teenage daughter. Oh gosh. I know my 22-year-old is looking for places and rents are just insane. He's living with a friend right now, but I'm like, come live here. He doesn't want to live out there because I'm like 2 to 3 hours, depending on traffic, from the beach where my kids were raised, and they still want to live there. But I'm out in the desert. So yeah, another housing bubble. These prices cannot be a bargain for anyone. Same inflated prices. And I know, I think honestly, I've not checked mine, but I bought my house I opened escrow last August and closed on September 30th. And I was just looking at the flyers that come out, and they're going for a lot more than I paid for mine already in less than a year or so. Builders here won't build custom homes, only spec homes. Materials so overpriced right now. Yeah, my house is a spec home. And it was done the way they did it. I didn't really get to pick anything, and I really didn't. Absolutely. Flossie, you are so sweet. Thank you again. Very kind of you. You're a member and a donator, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. People send me letters and call and trying to buy my house. Really? Yeah. I know. That's crazy. They want to buy your house. You were lucky you did it last year. Yep. I know. My son's up there in the Grants Pass area, and it's going to be 113 or 112 or something like that. My friend Kathy also showed me the weather. Like, I'm in the desert, so I get it. It should happen here. But up there in Oregon and Washington are supposed to have a huge heat wave. I hope everybody's okay, because I don't think it's like record-breaking heat coming up there. It's insane. It's pretty hot a lot of places, though, right? I didn't look at the weather across the country, but I know out west we are. Stella, you're in Portland, and it's insane. Yeah, that's wild. You know what? In the swings too, you guys get these, like, it'll get like in the 60s at night, and then it'll go 113 in the day. It's really crazy, like how big the swing from cold in the evening or night to the peak heat of the day. It's huge difference. It's like freaking California winter to, summer in one day. It's really crazy. I was smart. I did it last year. I was smart that I did it last year, because just the fact that it changed. I had a condo, but in Orange County, and I sold that a couple years ago to move, and I moved up to Oregon, and I never bought up there. I was just looking when I decided to move back here. So, and then I moved back here basically after COVID kind of kept us all locked up, and my mom was going stir crazy in the assisted living. And so I said, well, I work from home. I can live anywhere. I'll come back and be closer to my kids and stuff. So that's why I bought out here, and I got this house and moved my mom in. She has her own ensuite and stuff, but she's, in her mind, she hates it here, but she hates it everywhere. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, so I could have got a smaller house if it was just going to be me, but nope. I just watched Ghost of Highway 80 about. Where is that on? Is that on Netflix or something? I'm always looking for a good show. Very hot and humid in New Jersey. Yeah, you guys get the humidity back there. Like, woo, dripping. I go outside, it's like an oven, and don't walk on. I always forget because I'm from where it's cooler, and I'll walk out barefoot. I'll be like, crap, don't walk out barefoot. You're going to burn your feet off. Wish we had some swings in Phoenix. Yeah, no, Phoenix is just hot. Hot at night, hot in the day. I think that's how we are too. I am about 4 hours from Phoenix, Tracy. and about 2 to 3 from the coast here. So it's freaking hot in the desert. And you live it. But people are like, oh my gosh, you live there on purpose. I used to live in Phoenix too, and I enjoyed it. I like the desert. I don't know. There's just something about the desert I just like. As long as I have AC and a pool, I enjoy the desert. I love when you did those animated videos about Chad and Lori. So funny. I know, I haven't done them in a long time. And that's another thing I still pay for that I haven't been doing just because of my time issue. But those are fun. But then somebody's like, your channel used to be good, but now it's just silly. And I was like, well, we can have a little humor too, right? Like, come on, not everything is going to be like, I don't want to sit around and cry all day. We lived in the same apartments at the point. Yeah. I lived, where I lived was in Tempe. I want to say Butterfield and Hardy. Gosh, it's been so long. My youngest son is in Phoenix right now. He went to visit his grandpa. My ex-husband's dad was in the hospital. So Michael, my youngest, went to go visit his grandpa. He stopped here, stayed here for the night, and then went there. And he took my car because he said my car is better than his car. So now I have his car for the weekend. Whatever. Let's see. I love living in the mountains in Georgia. You're outside of Huntington. Is that in Northwest Pennsylvania? 84 has been the hottest this year. Everybody. So this is, if you are new here, this is what we do. We talk about true crime, and then we talk about the weather, and we talk about all kinds of stuff. Like, we just kind of go on tangents here on this channel. And I know sometimes Hardy and Baseline, that's it. Why do I want to say Butterfield? Where's Butterfield? Is there a Butterfield? Maybe it's Baseline. That's what we do here and on my live stream. So if you don't like the chit chat, just look for the recorded videos. But if you like to chit chat with our community, we enjoy it. So you're welcome to join in if you've never said hi. And if you're out there and you haven't said hi, say hi, because we're really friendly and nice, as you can see. Let's see. We're having a cool down. We've had record hot days, but the last few days in the 80s, loving it. Well, the dogs fell asleep. There is Butterfield. I lived in Butterfield Apartments. That's what it was. I lived in the Butterfield Apartments, and I believe it's Baseline and Hardy in Tempe. It was the 80s, you guys. Like, my brain is not, I don't remember that well. But yeah, that's where I lived. When I was a flight attendant, half the apartment complex worked for Ameriquest Airlines and Southwest Airlines. It was like a flight attendant dormitory. Good times. Good greetings from Austria in Europe. Well, welcome. And there we go. There's a Canada. Hello, Pippi Longstocking. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. We are Pippi Longstocking. I can forget the words, but I love that movie. That was, and the book when I was a kid. Super cool. I love your name. There was a movie called Butterfield 8. It's on YouTube. Okay. And it's Highway 80. I like stuff like that. I want to watch that. Thank you, Emily. It is. It's a really good community. And a lot of my people from this community are in other really good communities, like Trisha's on Web Sleuths. And so I can't believe Ron was so close to you. You guys were neighbors and you didn't even know it. And you didn't know each other for years later. Lori can burn. I hope she just has a small fan, right? Sorry, air conditioner is not working really well here in this old building. Lori. 9 p.m. there. It's noon here in California, Pacific time. All right. Left Undone is drama free. Thank you. I try. Drama comes in once in a while, but we punch it in the nose and send it on its way. And then we just block the people that caused it. And they don't get to, they might be here, but we can't see them. That's the one thing I really like about YouTube, how they can take 10 years and write a big old mean comment, blah, 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 blah. But if you've had them silenced, nobody sees it. So they waste their time and we don't have to be bothered by it. That was one of the best. Like, it doesn't just go, oh, you're blocked, you can't. Like, they don't even know unless they come in on another screen name and see that they can't see it. So I really like that about YouTube, because I like when mean people just have to go spin their wheels and then nobody cares because we don't see it. My favorite. So let's see. Before we end, I want to work on my video today. I will put up that movie. I got to find out what time. I'll put it in the Discord when I figure out what time it's going to be on my time, because we'll have to watch it on my time since I'm streaming it. And maybe on somewhere else earlier because of the way it goes. I mean, because, you know, if it's on like 8 o'clock everywhere, or 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central Mountain, and 9 o'clock Pacific, or whatever, you know. So 9 o'clock here is midnight on the East Coast. So I don't know if you guys will rather just watch it on your own, but I'll put it on in here. Might as well. I can picture those. I had a friend that lived there. I love that pool over there. Oh, okay. Is that where Ron lives? Guys, neighbors. Any plans for this week? My plan is to go to work Monday through Friday. And that's about it. I wish the weekend was longer. I really wanted a 3-day weekend. We voted to see if anybody wanted to do 10-hour days and 3-day weekends, or 3-day or an extra day off. And it got voted to do a 9s and a half a day off. And then I wound up getting half a day off on Monday, which does me literally no good. And I said, well, I don't want to stay late on a Friday every day. So I opted out. So I'm back to just doing regular old 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday. Do you have to just download the Discord app? I think so. Do you got? Yeah, you do. I think you do to get in there. It's like Facebook, but it's different. It just has more, like, you can chat and have channels with different topics and stuff. So it's kind of like, but it's not Facebook. That's like it. It's a community kind of thing. It's very different from Facebook. It's not like Facebook, but it's an app like Facebook, I guess I should say. I know, me too. I wanted that too. And that's the one thing I can tell you that I miss about bedside nursing. I really, really, really I miss having those extra days off. You know, Monday through Friday is not my favorite, but my job, I love my job. Like, you cannot have a better nursing job, in my opinion. Yay, Bobby Anthony. Welcome, welcome to being a Left Undone member. You guys got the emojis now, and you got your little new button. And now that I got more members, maybe I can make more emojis. They only give you, depending on how many members you have, is how many emojis you're allowed to make. So I'll have to look at that, see if I'm up to enough to make more emojis. Is Discord more like Reddit? So Discord is more like, can I show? Let me open it and I'll share my screen. Okay, I'll show you Discord. Let's do a Discord torch. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Okay, hold on. I'll put this over here. Let me share and I'll show you what we do. I hope you guys don't care. I'm going to show everybody a little bit of our chat and where the movie channel is and stuff. Okay. Share screen, share Chrome tab. No, we're just going to do this. Okay. Sure. So if you see here, there's, I can see like an admin mod chat. Then there's a general chat. That's where we're in, where everybody's chatting, And then we have a Valo Daybell channel where we talk about that. And then we have Valo Daybell documents, where Carrie's really good about uploading all the documents. So you can see those in there. We have some group rules, blah, blah, blah. And then true crime cases. We're talking about other cases in here. And we have our pets channel. Look at everybody has cute little doggies. And there's my new friend, Percy. There. So yeah, so that's what it is. And then if you go in here where the movie channel is, it connects. And then what I do is I just go share my screen, right? And then that pops up. So, but if you want to leave the movie channel, you click on it right here again. So when you're in there and you have your headphones or whatever on, you can see the movie or whatever we're streaming. We can all watch it together. And then nobody's in there but me right now. So if like somebody else popped in there, we would see them. You can also do camera or just voice, but this is a voice. And so you go in there. Now, this is what Ruby doesn't understand. She's going to pop up pretty soon and go, is there a live today? I got mixed up with my time zones because she's in the UK. But anyways, but so this is but then if you want to get out of it, so you guys saw how I did this because people don't know how to get out. Then you just click disconnect and then you're back where you were. So movie channel, you're in there. And then if you want to watch the movie, click. And then if you want to get out, you go like this. Oh, Lori, did you just pop in there? Lori's in there. Hi, Lori. Let me go back. Hi, Lori. See, Lori's in there. So we could unmute ourselves and talk, just have a chit-chat conversation with voices. You can put a bunch of people in here at once, or I can share my screen and we can stream a movie. Does that make sense how it works? And then there's other channels. I don't have any, but if you were like following, say, I don't know, who has a channel? Like, I don't think Trisha has a channel. I don't know. Like one of the other crime profiling evil, I think they have a Discord. So you would have them add a server. So you could have them, mine, they would line up on all the different servers. You can video if you want, deafen people. So if you come in and watch the movie, just make sure you mute yourself when you're in there because we'll hear you because it's like you can talk to each other. So for sure, that's what you do. So that's what it is. Does that tutorial help you? Tutorial, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, there's no ads in there. I've never seen an ad in there. Thank you very much for saying that. Hardworking, plus take care of mom. Also, you're such a good mom too. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, PE has one. Okay. But I only go on yours. Well, because we only have so much time in our day. So yeah, so if you join today, you can go into the Discord. I will put the link up right now as soon as we end. And then join us tonight. Is anybody going to watch the movie with me tonight? Anybody that's here planning on being there? Put like yes or one or something in the chat if you're going to be there. And then I'll put the time and all that up too. We'll look into it. Yeah. And, a lot of people don't, like Ron doesn't have Facebook. Carrie doesn't have Facebook. Like a lot of people just absolutely don't have Facebook and don't like it. It's very different. You literally are in your own little community here. So we're going to watch the Lifetime movie in the Discord channel tonight. The Lori Vallow Doomsday Mom, whatever they called it on Lifetime. Yes, you're Spacey Tracy on there. Right. Gotcha. I have been reading the State Hospital Handbook. Is Lori in North? Does anyone know? Well, you know what, Leighton, I can always replay it as well if you're gonna, for people later on. So how do we get in Discord? So I'm gonna put the link on the community page. I only have it open to paying members right now because, like I said, I got trolls in there before. The paying members pay $1.99 a month. That's the only level I have at this point, and it's just to keep people from coming in and trolling. We like to have a nice community of people that we trust and know and like, and don't cause fights. So yeah. Oh, you did, Patricia. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you'll figure it out. You just got to go in and play around with it. But once I put the link up, you'll drop in there, and then it'll say, welcome to you. And then you can, you can drop in and say that. So, I mean, we can chat while we are watching it for sure. You can go in the chat and general chat or in the Valor Dayball chat as well while we're watching it. And also we can chat, like during commercials, we can unmute and talk about it too. And we can hear each other. Sorry, I'm not that, I'm still kind of new at the Discord thing. I learned a lot as we went away. I didn't even understand at first. It was Robbie going, you need a Discord. And I'm like, what's a Discord? But I know a lot of channels do have Discord and they don't have Facebook. And I'm seeing why, because it's more of a tight-knit, you can have more of a tight-knit community in Discord, more control. Facebook is just like, people post all kinds of links constantly to every single true crime and everything on my Facebook group. And it gets a little kind of all over the place. So this makes it nice because it's a running conversation. Yeah, it's kind of a pain sometimes to want to go scroll back and see what people have said, but it's a running conversation. Yeah, you like it, Karen? It is fun. Yeah, it is fun. It's nice to watch movies together. Okay. It's like a party line. Yeah, back in the olden days, the party line. That's exactly what it's like. You got it. Yep. All right, it's 12:15. I'm hungry. So I'm going to eat. And then I will, as soon as I eat, I will go to the community tab in like a half an hour, and I will have had the link to the Discord for members. And then I'll also, after I'm done eating, I'll look and see what time we're going to start. Not much discussion on Facebook group. Yeah, it's just more like people post crime stuff and stuff about the case and links to like Justin Lum's posts or Nate's or whatever. We have more of a running conversation. All right. Oh, okay. Interesting. So they're talking about the different hospitals still. Okay. All right, guys, I will see you all a little bit later if you're going to watch the movie with us. Thanks for being here. Thank you to everybody that donated. Thank you for everybody that put the likes up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for everything. I really, really, really appreciate you all. And I hope that you continue to watch my videos because I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy you guys. So have a great weekend, and I will see some of you tonight in the movie. All right. Take care. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.